Lights out and away we go. Verstappen reacting slightly faster, but Oscar Piastri is right alongside him and getting pushed out, leaving a wide gap here for Lando Norris. And now there's crash behind, and there's contact behind as Verstappen edges ahead of Lando Norris and just holds on to that first place. Lando Norris jumping his teammate then. Oscar Piastri, Charles Leclerc ahead of Carlos Sainz, ahead of Fernando Alonso, Sergio Perez losing places, and the two McLarens losing at the start, I think. Because we've now got a safety car for debris on the track towards the chicane. But Russell's going to dive down the inside. The two Mercedes going wheel to wheel, and George Russell squeezing out his teammate and getting past his teammate. George Russell moves up into 7th place.
Not over yet because Hamilton's back in the slipstream here. He's tagged onto the back of his teammate. He's going to go try and round the outside, but bits are shedding off the front of that number 44 car, and he gets back in front of his teammate for now, but he's definitely carrying damage here, Crofty.
And for Valtteri Bottas, sadly for him, it's a DNF. Big lock-up from Logan Sargent, and then he tags Valtteri Bottas.
Yeah, so he goes around the outside. He's already locked up, that's the problem. And you can hear the hit under my voice there.
But Sergio Perez has a 5-second time penalty for a safety car infringement. And there is another contact for Sergio Perez, and this time is with Kevin Magnussen. And whilst Perez squeezes through, Magnussen is now facing the wrong way.
Here's the replay. Down the inside goes Perez, a little bit too late. Very late, in fact.
He's locked up. Has he got another front wing? Because he's already used one spare.
I was so late. He would have been wincing as I am right now at that one, because you just know what's going to happen. He was just too far behind as Magnussen went for the racing line.
So obviously a virtual safety car now would advantage Hamilton in his fight with Alonso. Can he start from Alonso, Crofty? I know you mentioned it, but up to P6, but then has pitted and put the hard tyres on. But let's see what happens. By the way, Lawson did get undercut by Tsunoda, didn't he?
Yeah.
For what were they, 15th?
They are down at the moment at 13th and 14th. Sergio Perez has got another front wing, and they fitted it again, and off he goes. What a sorry sight for Sergio Perez, who retires here at Suzuka for the 2nd time in his career, first time since 2012. And Hamilton, with a lot of dirt on his tyres, now having his hands full, trying to defend against George Russell, who wants to go around the outside at Spoon Curve, and both Mercedes go off the track. Wow, Hamilton staying ahead and keeping hold of that 5th place. So Lando Norris takes over the lead of this race. It's Lewis Hamilton who's coming into the pits for Mercedes. You can see it on your screen. Hamilton then pitting, and already Gasly and Ocon going past him.
You throw me to the right. Stop at me, man. Unbelievable.
So you're going to see an overtake here, potentially into 130R. Here comes Hamilton. That's brave stuff. Flat out on the inside. Job done.
Nice. Charles Leclerc goes past down the main straight, as does Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton. George Russell has the hard tyres now fitted on, and is he going to come out ahead of these two? No, he's not. Fernando Alonso with DRS trying to get past Esteban Ocon into turn 1. Once again, nothing doing for the Aston Martin.
He's pulling away on the straight, man. Yeah, copy. So he got something.
Well, let's see if they do swap over easily.
I'm way quicker. I'm just in the dirty end. We're going to swap positions.
And there you go, position swapped, and Lando Norris up in the 2nd place. Lewis Hamilton's coming in, even as I asked that question.
And that's why they pitted Leclerc.
Yeah.
They didn't want to be undercut by Hamilton, being just 4 seconds behind Leclerc.
A great stop time there for Ferrari, 2.2 seconds.
As a set of softs, hards go on. I was caught out by that red stripe they have on their wheel.
George Russell hasn't got fresh tyres. We know that. Lando Norris has. Lando Norris can almost wave at his friend there as he moves back up into the podium places.
Going to go to the inside is Russell to defend. Can we go around the outside? Yes, he does. Nicely done by Piastri.
Right, battle resumed once again, but he wants to get past George Russell. He's got the move into turn 1 on, if he can make it stick. He's going round the outside, George Russell on the inside. We're riding on board with Charles Leclerc, who just squeezes ahead of George Russell and deserves the applause from every single one of the fans. That was bravery and trust in your rival, and Charles Leclerc pulled it off to move up into 4th.
Invert positions. Be careful of Sainz with DRS though.
Why don't we embark on the last lap? And he just keeps a DRS like last week. Unless he's fighting for a bigger result.
for the moment. Lewis Hamilton has got the DRS and they have inverted it. Mercedes have allowed Lewis Hamilton to get past George Russell, who is now going to have to defend against Carlos Sainz.
You want to play the team game? He put the across the track earlier, at least he can do.
George desperately needs the DRS now. Lewis has backed off enough, but he hasn't got the traction.
Well, Lewis
he just hasn't got the traction.
No, he hasn't. Mercedes have created this problem then, and he has got DRS at least as George Russell, but Sainz on fresher tyres has got better grip. Carlos Sainz is going to get past George Russell down into turn 1. Max Verstappen rounds the final corner. He comes home to win the Japanese Grand Prix, and Red Bull can start the celebrations for a 6th Constructors' Championship. Now behind Red Bull, what a race for McLaren. What a brilliant race for Lando Norris, who comes home to finish in 2nd place. But Australia is about to rise for its latest podium finisher as Oscar Piastri, for the first time in Formula One, comes home to take 3rd place.
Can we swap back round, please?
Wait, what the? You're kidding me, what are you saying? Like, I was faster. I'm on faster rubber. If you would have not passed me, I would have overtaken him anyway.
Yeah, we discussed it in the office, then please swap round, please.
Are you serious? You're being serious?
Please, fair.
I'm doing it.
Copy, thank you. Don't have to say anything now, we'll discuss it after.
Max, that was absolutely fantastic. That was 19.4 ahead of the rest of the field, and that wins us our 6th Constructors' World Championship. So congratulations, and thank you very much. You were totally awesome and dominant this weekend.
And it lights up in the colours of the flag of the Netherlands. It's a new thing. It's smiles for McLaren. They gave it their best shot today, but once again, the best shots weren't good enough to shoot down the Red Bulls. They have made themselves Constructors' Champions for a 2nd consecutive year. It's all smiles for them, and it's on to Qatar, where Max Verstappen could win his 3rd consecutive World Drivers' title.